I thank the New Indian Express for inviting me to be a part of this 11th edition of the ThinkEDU Conclave. I must apologize that I am unable to be with you in person due to pressing obligations here in Delhi, particularly in relation to the ongoing Parliament session. I would like to speak today about India's status as a rising power. This is aligned with the aptly chosen theme of New India Rising for the World for this year's ThinkEDU Conclave. At the heart of India's extraordinary growth in the last 9 years has been a relentless focus on leaving no one behind. I draw your attention to the Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana, which has addressed the challenge of housing poverty in India. More than 3.06 crore houses have been sanctioned in rural and urban areas for the economically weaker sections and the middle classes, thus providing them financial security and dignity. India's leadership is also reflected in its sustainable development agenda. Despite massive energy requirements in the coming decades, Prime Minister Modi ji boldly proposed the Panch Amrit Action Plan to transition to a net zero emissions country by 2070. India is working aggressively towards doubling its share of natural gas, while also drastically increasing ethanol blending. The National Hydrogen Mission envisages to create an ecosystem to replace fossil fuels. The Ujjwala scheme, which has provided more than 9 crore LPG connections to Indians, has become a global case study in energy access. These initiatives are two among many that highlight the governance of saturation of the Modi government. Our primary objective has been to improve the quality of life of every Indian by providing them with the infrastructure they need to be productive citizens. This unceasing determination has inspired the world. India is the fastest growing major economy in the world today. At a time of global uncertainty, India has shown a path of inclusive and sustainable development. It is because of these reasons that India is recognized as a Vishwaguru, the guiding light of the world. There is a growing consensus that India will play a central role in driving global growth. Prime Minister Modi himself recently said, "When India grows, the world grows. When India reforms, the world transforms." Our education must reflect this evolved stature of India. We are now in the Amrit Kal of India's development journey, where our youth will be the leaders of tomorrow. As the Prime Minister has said on many occasions, India's youth are not just job seekers anymore, they are job creators now. The explosion of startups and entrepreneurial ventures since 2014 reflects the changing dimension of Indian education. The new education policy seeks to harness this unique moment and ensure that the fruits of holistic education reach every last child. Transformational reforms in housing and energy access, among other sectors, fuel India's progress today. In the future, it will be our human resources that will drive India's growth. It is imperative that they are taught to be independent, confident, resilient, and innovative, much like their motherland. Thank you.